morsels of food into the carriage. The pain mists with my breath, and I smear at it with my fist. Droplets of water trickle down my wrist. I hold my breath. Father stands in the light thrown from the kitchen. Shrouded in steam, a tall woman reaches for his hand, and he helps her up the steps into the carriage. It's Mother. There's someone else, another woman, and I recognize my sister Lucy from the hood of her winter cloak. My father embraces her, then closes the carriage door hard. The coachman snaps his whip. The coach jolts forward and disappears beyond the frozen panes. I hear someone scream, "Mother!" I awoke to a full fire stacked high and glowing. The room was warm, and I could see my clothes airing to shake off the damp of the night. I closed my eyes and listened as my maid moved around the room. She wasn't rushed. There was no difference to her routine. Perhaps it had all been a dream, and Mother and Lucy were waiting for me downstairs. It was nonsense that they would disappear in the night without me. It was a nightmare, nothing more. I parted my eyelids just enough to see Grace pull the curtains apart, her heavy brows set in their perpetual frown of concentration. Her pretty face, with wide-set brown eyes and a scattering of freckles, was unmarked by anxiety or fear. Perhaps it was safe. I could rise and face the day ahead. "Are you awake, Lady Winifred? They're all downstairs having breakfast. Your father has asked that you join them as soon as you can. Your sisters arrived an hour ago." I turned on my side, my back to her, and pulled the coverlet over my face. "Why are they here? What do they want?" I felt the mattress sink as Grace sat down behind me. "My lady, such a fuss last night. Cook had to get out of bed to prepare a meal for the travellers, and then your sisters asking for an early breakfast. Cook's in a foul mood. I'd get up if I were you, or there would be no food left. You can't expect anything special today." I pulled the sheet down from my face and looked at Grace. Her brows were knitted, but in the half-light her eyes shone. I felt my throat tighten and something drop inside my stomach. "Last night, I thought I saw Mother leave with Lucy. Is it true? Have they really gone? Come on, out of bed before your water cools. I'll tell you while you dress." Grace had chosen a simple home dress, and I turned first one way and then the other as she threaded my arms into the sleeves. She tugged at my bodice, and I felt the bones of the corset tighten across my ribs and lift my breasts. "Cook says that the Queen has had to flee to France because the King fears for their lives. The Countess and Lady Lucy have gone with the Queen and the new baby prince." I felt a chill, as if icy fingers had touched the back of my neck. "But she's my mother. Well, the Queen asked for her specially. Cook says the Queen wouldn't go without her. Why didn't she take me? You're all grown, Lady Winifred. You don't need a mother now. That little prince is poorly. Cook says he needs your mother because of her special skills." A pink flush of excitement had spread across Grace's cheeks and neck. I sat down in front of the mirror so that she could brush my hair. "What special skills? She's only my mother." "Your mother understands things. Midwife things, healing things. You know how she makes all her medicines and visits the sick. Cook says she knows about babies and how to keep them well, so the Queen couldn't leave her behind. What if the prince fell ill in France? The Queen couldn't take the risk." "But I might fall ill," I protested. "Who will look after me?" I stood up and turned to Grace, who took both of my hands in hers. "My lady, I will." My father sat at one end of the dining table with his back to the window, and my older sisters, Anne and Mary, on either side. The table had been cleared.